Hello, good morning, and welcome to Newsfile. This is your most authoritative news analysis show, and here on Newsfile, we put Ghana first. I'm your host, Samson Anyanini. Hashtag Dumo must stop is on today. Will the governing party suffer any political cost for its reactions over the vigil? We will try to understand what exactly the crusade for scrapping Article 71 emoluments mean. Will the presidents, ministers, MPs, judges, are they going to be moved onto single spine and without ex gratia or what? We'll get into that. We'll also check the qualification criteria to the Supreme Court as the president makes 2 fresh appointments to the court of last resort. We'll be right back to deal in detail with these vexed matters. You're welcome. You're welcome back. This is Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis show, and here on Newsfile, we put Ghana first. Already I've told you the issues that we are looking at. Let's know what you think about some of them, even ahead of the discussion. And we are looking primarily at the Dumo must stop vigil, which is coming up tonight, this evening. But what are we looking at again about that particular matter? There have been various comments from the president to the energy minister, or petroleum minister, to other very influential and significant members of the government. They've made various comments that have been subjected to some sort of analysis. Question: will it cost the governing party politically for some of those comments that have been made? We'll examine the comments in detail. Also, you're aware that the president, at a meeting last week with organized labor, has brought up the matter again for the scrapping of Article 71 emolument. We want to understand what exactly that proposal is. What does that crusade mean? Does it mean that the president, the Speaker of Parliament, the Vice President, ministers, members of Parliament, the judges who enjoy Article 71 conditions, doesn't mean that they will be rolled onto single spine and that they will not have ex gratia? Interesting. We'll find out exactly what that is. But even to start with, it ought to be put in perspective that that campaign is not the president's campaign. The Constitution Review Commission made that recommendation, and the government in its white paper accepted that recommendation. Let me just read page 13 of the white paper, a part of it to you about determination of the conditions of service of some public officers by the president. Now, the white paper says, government accepts the recommendation that an independent emoluments commission should be established to determine the salaries, allowances, and emoluments of all public officers. Take note, from the president to the lowest ranking public officer. Interesting. We'll find out how exactly that is going to be. And the president has made 2 new appointments to the court of last resort, the Supreme Court, the apex court of this country. You've heard some of the candidates being subjected to some analysis and some criticism. Some say the president has not done the best in the selection. He could have done better than that. We'll look into all of those matters here on the show. And I've got the best team to look into these matters. The show is brought to you by Bank of Africa, strong as a group, close as a partner. MTN, welcome to the new world. Sasso Spray, fresh and powerful. Star Assurance, creating smiles since 1985. They are celebrating 30 years of solid partnership. You can't get yourself out of that celebration. Lipton tea, that's your number one tea brand all over the world. And Yum Vita, delicious way to grow. The kids definitely need Yum Vita. Now, my guest on the show this morning will be Abdul Malik Bako. He is the editor-in-chief of the New Crusading Guide newspaper, and he's our regular panelist. He's seated right here at my extreme right. Thank you very much, Abdul Malik, for coming. Nana Atodazi, he's a private legal practitioner, former chief of staff, and you definitely are familiar with him. Good morning and welcome to the show, Nana.
Thank you very much.
Always good to have you on the show.
Well,
once in a while.
Occasion, yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, he's a former chief of staff and has a deeper understanding into all the stuff that go into these Article 71 office holders' monies and their salaries, allowances, ex gratia, and all the things that they enjoy. We'll get to find out what his understanding of the present crusade is. The president has called on organized labor to support him to get rid of this Article 71, animal that some say actually has been hemorrhaging our consolidated fund. Okay, and those I'm waiting to join us shortly. Nana Akomia, he is Director of Communications of the opposition New Patriotic Party. And then Dr. Franklin Odro is Deputy Director, Head of Research and Programs at the Center for Democratic Development, that is CDD Ghana. They will be just some 5 minutes late, they inform us, because of some traffic that they find themselves in this morning on the Springtex Road. Thank you very much once again. The lines to get us on or to send your messages through to are 1422, that's a text line, 1422. Send your messages there. You can put them also on our Facebook wall and we'll share them with the rest of the world. We are coming to you live from the Multi-TV studios here at Kokomlemle in Accra. This is your Joy News channel. We are live on Joy 99.7 FM here in Accra and elsewhere, and also on Love 99.5 in Kumasi and its surroundings. Of course, we are on over a dozen affiliate stations, radio stations nationwide. The show is also available at myjoyonline.com, Multi-TV World /streams, and you can download the tuning app on your phone or on your iPad and enjoy clear quality sound. Nana, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Samson.
Thank you very much for joining us. So Dr. Franklin Odro should join us shortly, and then we'll get on the road with the show. Thank you very much indeed. Now, subsequently, later on in the day, the show is available on ABN television on the Sky channel. Now, the Dumso must stop. You're familiar with it, and it comes off this afternoon or in the evening. It has suffered quite a bit of some criticism, particularly from government persons, including the president. We want to look at all of that and those comments, what they mean to the politics as we go into 2016 elections. I'd like to first of all bring to you what some of the people in government have had to say. Dr. Kobna Donko has had to say some stuff. We have heard Taye Labi, also of the NDC. We've heard him say a few things. Just let's hear them briefly, and then we'll look at Dumso must stop.
I get what you mean. You go actually Yvonne appear. Yvonne Nelson Yahweh. Gemona came to eno. Before. Nagafio politics. Oh, me untabia ni bi nshantwi wa. Ni bi nshantwi ni fading Okay, occasionally I can with you.
The conversation there was very simple.
Very simple.
It was reconfirmation of what's going on, and so he made this declaration. And I'm a witness. He's a witness. Yvonne is a witness. Saying, "Lakman, Wulomo, the custodian of the land, care waya
Go ahead.
vigil on May 16th. It's official. May 16th,
4 p.m.
Dumso must stop vigil.
It's on,
We are
baby.
going.
It's on.
4 p.m.
Sharp.
The bridge by Legon Old Gate.
And,
We're marching
on
to
the run.
Tetekwashi.
Yes, in a
Yes.
procession.
The film be too much. We are
Over
going.
too
If you don't
much.
understand, come here, come
Come
over
and ask me if you
Charlotte
don't understand.
and ask him a
Stop
question.
making phone calls.
Now this one, although where it is formally, it's all part of counter-traditional area. So we said they mustn't do it. Why can't they wait for only 6 months, 1 month? Then, or they can go and do it at any place. We
You
are,
want them to hold on to
yes, we can't ban them forever. We all support them, but they should give us this period, 1 month.
you support them do something.
Yes, we support them, but they should give us this period. We don't want any disturbance. But it's here a guarantee that it's a vigil.
Yes, that's what they are saying. That's what they have promised.
How can they give guarantee? Yes, because if you do it, our people will raise up. Our people will be annoyed. We are the custodians. We don't want trouble. We don't want cause.
But they are saying that even the land traditional council is saying that particular venue is under their
I mean, they are saying, but they haven't told us. They haven't told us because what was this guy? I mean, they just got the parliament just recently. If they haven't got the LI, they haven't got the LI. The parliament haven't passed the parliaments. They were all under guard. So, for one fashion, the priest to say this, it will bring trouble. It will bring a confusion between us and the guards.
So why?
Very soon, because of this incident, to bring a problem between the guards.
Why are you saying that?
That's what I'm saying. I said they should stop. So if other factions are saying it, definitely to bring a confusion among us.
But have you sat down?
All right. So you heard, first of all, you heard the ex-president, Jerry John Rawlings, expressing disappointment at some of the reactions, particularly those reactions that have been nothing but insults at the ladies, particularly Lydia Forsing and Yvonne Nelson. And he says it's not the best way to do politics. You must have heard the Power Minister, Dr. Kwabena Donko, who has also said a few things that, you know, the creative arts industry in Ghana ought to be focused on a lot more productive things. And that if you went to New York and you checked in the museum, what he wants to see is to see their works in there and not to have an industry that doesn't give much. And yet this is what the celebrities want to focus their energies on. The NDC Member of Parliament for Lower Manya Krobo, Ebenezer Taye Labi, also has said that people have been exaggerating the whole Dumso situation and made comments to the effect that it appears that it's actually the poor who are complaining. And even though these are the people who cannot afford fridges and who do not have air conditions, and so he doesn't really see what their complaint is about. You've heard Ras Mubarak, who is the CEO of the National Youth Authority, has also said a few things. Well, he's been quick to apologize for them and retracted them anyway. He said that, well, this is not a new development. It's not the president's making or the NDC government's making. And those who are complaining really do not have a point. And if you felt that this is the reason for which you vote against the NDC, you are free to go ahead and vote against the NDC anyways. They're having quite a few others, and some more comments are being made even when others are apologizing for the comments that they have made that have been described as distasteful.